Hello, my darlings. It's Dion Dean back with another video, and I have a treat for you. I made the 2-hour drive out of the city to Rockford, Illinois, where there is indeed a Goodwill outlet. I was home, I was just sitting here, just kind of relaxing, and watched one of my favorite YouTubers, actually my favorite eBay sellers, Nicole State from State's Place, and looking at her weekly finds and all the digs, and I was a little nostalgic. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I was in Dallas right now digging, because any of you guys who are fellow thrifters and who love the bins, there's like a thrill and excitement. And whenever I watch hoarders, I totally relate because I have that hoarding mentality. You go in there and you're thrifting and you're finding awesome, items. And that's, of course, why I have to sell on eBay and I have to personal shop for my clients because I the thrill of the dig, honey. So I was inspired, got in the car, drove to Rockford, and here's a video of me shopping, and we'll come back. Excuse me. We'll come back and I'll show you what I actually purchased. So let's get started on this dig. Let's see, pants. Let's see, some dress pants. Don't know who those are by, but those are old. We don't want that. Let's see, something with a lining. This is a blazer. Ola Cassini, okay. So that's more of a vintage brand. It's pretty though. I'll throw it in the cart and think about it later. Okay, oh, here's a really nice scarf. Let's see, what's this? Vintage Le Sport. I like the leather right there. Let's see. Cool cardigan. Tribeca. Notations. This is a really pretty pink. I'll throw that in the cart. Let's see what else they have. Well, I like this. This is hot. More lining. Who is this? This is Torrid. Oh, definitely a keeper. Oh, but it has some pillage. I don't know if that's gonna work. All right, let me keep going. Let me go into the next bin. Okay, that bin's a little empty. Gonna skip that. That is a bin of books. Gonna skip that. And if you want to take a look at what we're going through, let's go to the next bin and see what we can find. They're putting out new bins. So I want to show you the shoes. I'm not really digging through them today because I'm not really looking at shoes, but here's some knickknacks to go through, which I don't really feel like going through. I'll just lift up and peek and see if there's anything in here that I desire. Not really. So this is one of the ones that they just brought out, and immediately I'm looking at this. Let's see what this is. This is a dress. Looks like a vintage dress. Very pretty. I think I might get it just because. Skip that. Let's do a little bit of digging. Looks like a lot of vintage in here. Let's see what's this. I don't know who that is, but I like the front. Oh, sorry, the side. Oh, the back, the front. Okay, it's kind of cute. Do some digging in here. So Worthington top. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's a little bit loud in here because they're wheeling out stuff, but I'm immediately drawn to these pants, these Land's End pants. So I'm getting those. I'm putting them in the cart. I'll look at them later. Let's see. I don't know who that is. Sorry. I don't know who that is, so I'm not getting that. Massimo. You have to be really, really quick when you're at the bins because there's just so much to do, and so, or so much to see, and so if you're sitting there looking through everything, then you're gonna be in here forever, and I don't have that much time. Oh, sorry, hold on. Can't find them tall. Who are these? Clean. They look pretty well made. I'll look that up on eBay. Who's this? Lucky brand. Definitely a good brand to have for my store. And let's see, who's this? Worthington. There's a little bit left to go through. Let's see. Let's take a look at some of the Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. Who are these? Sage 56. I'll look on eBay for that. Can't see. Let's see, who are these counterparts. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, somebody had these marked up. Alright, let's go. Okay, so let's start with shoes first. I can't remember, you saw in the video, but they had shoes, it was $149 a pound, and then clothing, I think it was $129 a pound. I'm not quite sure. I showed you in the video, but I'm going to do shoes first. Now, I will say, I really enjoyed this experience for what it was. The Fort Worth outlet is more, I feel like it was more packed, and I'll leave a link below to a former dig that I did at the Fort Worth Goodwill outlet. This outlet was, it felt smaller. It probably wasn't. It was probably the same square feet. They had, it wasn't as like jam packed. Like there was stuff, there was a lot of stuff, but it wasn't like stuff on stuff on stuff, which, and you know, there's some good and bads to that. So in Fort Worth, of course, you know, you are going to dig and you might find just amazing finds in there, or you may not. At the Rockford one, you found some good stuff. I didn't go in there with the expectation to find like Manolo Blahniks or Jimmy Shoes or whatever, just because of the area, right? Dallas is different than Rockford. Dallas Fort Worth is different than Rockford, Illinois. But I knew that I was going to find something good by the grace of God. So let's go through shoes. So let's see. So I found these naturalizer shoes, and this is all shopping for eBay. I didn't go with the expectation to shop for myself. And can I tell you something, for my Poshmark fellow poshers that I love so much? Thank you for my love. Thank you for your love at Thrift in the City. That's my Poshmark name. I'm addicted to Poshmark. I love the posh parties. I love interacting with you guys. I'm just addicted. So I really went here with the expectation to put stuff on Poshmark and eBay, but I'm loving Poshmark. Love my poshers. Hey guys, thank you for reaching out. So these are probably going to be going on Poshmark. And then I found these beauties. And of course, with the Goodwill outlet, they come, they come uh, rubber banded so that they don't come apart. These are some studded shoes, size 12 from Torrid. And, you know, I'm a Torrid girl, I'm a Torrid shopper. And so I thought this would be really, really cute for my Torrid girls. And these were $7.99, it looks like, at the original Goodwill. So I got these studded shoes, in a size 12. And then I didn't even remember I bought these, but I guess I did, some Old Navy ballet flats. I think I just put them in the cart, but okay. And then these soft shops. And I did this because when I worked as an assistant buyer, I remember Comfort would always sell. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try my hand at it. So I got some Comfort shoes by Soft Spots. And then these, I think, actually made the trip because I'd never heard of this brand. And whenever you don't hear of a brand, what do? Come on, you guys who've been following me forever. You go to eBay, you type in the name, and you see how it has sold before, okay? So these are actually Paul Green. And I never heard of that brand, but I knew it had to be a good brand because look at the stamp on the bottom. Remember we talked about that? It's either engraved or imprinted. This is actually imprinted. It's not a sticker. We talked about that and how to tell if a shoe is a quality shoe. So those were the shoes that I purchased. And once again, I really wasn't going in there expecting to find like huge designer brands. That just wasn't my intent. So let's talk about shoes. Not shoes, sorry, clothes. So, and these, oh, I'm always going off camera. That's all I got, guys. Okay. So once again, it was $129 a pound. In total, between shoes and clothing, I spent $19.65. Um, and looking back at like my Goodwill outlet trips, I think that's a really good price. What I will say is now, like I said, looking back, Salvation Army by the pound, I still think is the best value for your money because it's all bags and shoes. Sometimes they do bring out some bins um, of clothing, but pound for pound and the kind of items that you're buying, um, Salvation Army, if you can get there, Salvation Army by the pound on Wednesday mornings at the Grand Avenue location, by far for me is the best. When it comes to clothing, I think that Family Thrift, their 3 for $1 sale that I just discovered, and I'm going to do a video after this on my latest haul from them. I think that's a great sale as well. And if you can get to the Saturday sale at Salvation Army, 69 cents. Um, I think that's good. I just think there are so many different ways to make money, really. That's really what it boils down to. If you're wanting to make money on eBay, if you want to become an eBay seller, if you want to start selling thrift boxes, if you want to start shopping for clients, you can do that because it's really inexpensive to start up. But that's a whole other vlog. So this is Ruby Rocks, and it has the original price tag on it, 39.80, and this is a junior brand. Okay, so this is really a Poshmark item. And then I'm loving vintage. This is such a beautiful dress. Such a beautiful dress. And it's vintage, and so I had to get that. That was a must. And then am I showing y'all all this cleavage? And look, I organized my shoes. My husband was so tired of tripping over my shoes. He's like, girl, 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 get your life. And I was like, all right, I got my life. It's right here. So here are my shoes that I'm selling. Anyway, so here is a vintage suede jacket that I bought. Now, this may have made the trip too because I just feel like this is so fabulous. Oh, I'm gonna put this on Poshmark probably tonight. Either Poshmark or eBay. I'm not quite sure. I'm still figuring out the mix and the audience of each. So this is an ultra suede jacket, vintage, and it's actually says ultra suede, if you can see it. So that's that. And then, okay, so I got this shirt from Elle, and I really just like the color and the detail. I like the detail over here. So that's gonna go on Poshmark as soon as I can get it up on Poshmark. And then we have these jeans by Roz and Ali, size 14s. I think these are so cute. I used to be able to wear animal print on the bottom. I feel like it's a little bit too busy for me because I'm heavy chested and of course I got, I'm a plus size lady, um, curvy. And so I don't know. I may try it out again. But with the bust up here, with all this going on, and this gorgeous face, and then all the stuff on the bottom, I think it's just gorgeous face, gorgeous top, gorgeous bottom. It's just too much. It's too busy. So I gotta pick, and I'm always gonna pick the gorgeous face. So I need to pick if I'm gonna be gorgeous up here or gorgeous down there. We'll see. You like how I said that, right? Trust me, I'm gorgeous. These are Land's End pants. You saw these. You saw when I found these. And I just like the print. I love print. And these remind me very much of like some Dries Norton pants. If you watched the Paris shows this year, you guys better be watching your fashion shows. I should start quizzing you. Because I really, if you're a thrifter and you want to start, really thrifting some high-end stuff, you got to watch the fashion shows. You can go to New York Times The Cut, their website, they're always posting the shows. So please, 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 for your business sake. These are Mossimo, and they're like chambray skinny pants, and I love that. And so I got these because I don't know how or if they're gonna sell, but I just love the style of them. And then Um, Marona top or sweater. And once again, I buy stuff that's my style aesthetic. I think for a lot of eBay sellers, they're buying what sells, and that's great. But I'm also a style like I'm an eBay seller, but I'm also a stylist, and so I feel like I think of my eBay store and even my Poshmark store as like my boutique, and what I'm feeling like I'm the buyer of my boutique, and this is what I want my boutique to look like. So, um, yeah. So here we go. This is Mac Studio. And I just think this is so sexy. Do you see that? With some cut off jeans or some boyfriend pants. I don't know. I thought that was sexy. I love this top. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what size it is. Daisy Fuentes top, which is what, a Kohl's brand? Yeah, she does Kohl's. I love that. Look at that. Let me go back so you can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? And so, of course, when you're shopping at the outlet, you want to make sure that you check everything. So, as you saw, I was putting everything in the cart, and then I'd go off to the side and I would check for any rips, tears, or stains. And so, oh, we're almost at the bottom. Oh, this skirt. Now, I got this. I wish this could fit me. I know it's not going to fit me. It's an 18, but remember, I'm always talking about Dries Van Noten because he's one of my favorite designers because I love print. I love textiles. I like jacquard weaves. I like brocades. And this just totally reminded me of him. And so if you can see it, do you see that print and the texture? It's so, so pretty. So I just love that. And it comes with the belt and everything. So I was like, maybe I don't know. I was like, maybe I'll hold it. I'm getting my health together. And so we shall see if I can fit into it by the end of the year. All right. So this is, I don't remember what brand, I think it's Jones, New York, no, St. John's Bay. This reminded me of Tory Burch. I don't know, Tory Burch is famous for her tunics. And so I got this because it reminded me of it. And so I'm hoping one of my Poshmark family or my fellow Poshers will see the value in that as well. Then this H&M top, I'm all about print, guys. Gosh, I'm just looking at like print, print, print. This is an H&M peasant top that I thought was so, so pretty. And I actually might save this for a thrift box. I have a few clients that are of the smaller nature. And then this skirt, oh, look at the colors in this skirt. This is Talbot's Petite. And once again, I just like the print. And Talbot's is an amazing brand. If you are going into the workforce and you don't have a lot of money, go to the thrift store and look for Talbot's. Talbot's is a very, very well-made brand, and so it will last you such a long time. And then I saw this and I thought it was so pretty. This is Vera Wang Princess, and look at the front. And then let me see if I can. Okay, so this is the front. And then this, honey, is the back. Yes, 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 yes. So there you go. Was I under 10 minutes? No, 13 minutes. Okay, y'all will be all right, though. So that was Goodwill Outlet. That was 1965 or 1945. I think that it was definitely worth the drive. If you are within a Goodwill Outlet state and it's like an hour or 2 hours away, get some girlfriends together and just go and have a good time. Spend a couple hours there digging. It was a short trip. I mean, 2 hours is nothing. Just put on some really good podcasts. I put on my pastor and Smart Passive Income with Pat Flynn, and got my life together, got my business together in those 2 hours, and it was a good trip. So I definitely think it's worth it. So love you. We never pay retail. I'll leave a link to the last Goodwill trip that I did, and my eBay store and Poshmark and all that kind of stuff. And that's it. I love you. Bye.